Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I continue reviewing the new upcoming set of Magic the Gathering and Avatar The Last Airbender. Oh, I'm so excited. So, yesterday I was talking all about the archetypes and we were reviewing cards from white to red, so we stopped at green. So today I'm going to continue reviewing the cards starting from green. A quick disclaimer, this is going to be truly my first impressions, and I'm going to talk about cards in regards of limited gameplay. Since I haven't read the cards, haven't looked at them, haven't seen them at all, I'm going to read every single card and then we're going to discuss it. And of course, I encourage you all to join me in this process. Just, yesterday was a pure delight to talk to all of you about the cards. And if you're watching it on YouTube, of course, just leave a comment, just give me your thoughts. What do you think is the best card? And I don't know, what do you expect to draft? What would you want to draft first? And so on. Anyways, this is it. So let's just continue without any further ado with green. And first, the green card is Allies at Last for 2 mana. 2 mana. 2 mana and 1 green, so 3 mana in total. Instant affinity for allies, which means that this spell costs 1 less to cast for each ally you control, and there are a lot of allies in this set, as we've seen. What does it do? Up to 2 target creatures you control each deal damage equal to their power to target creature and opponent controls. I mean, your bite spell, of course, it's good. Removal for green, especially if you can cast it like, I don't know, for 2/1 mana. It's insane. It's so good, honestly, and I think that it's pretty easy in something like Selesnya, for example, because in white there are a lot of allies. Yeah, great, amazing. Also, like the fact that not 1 creature deals damage, but 2 makes it easier for those go wide strategies, go wide decks. Again, thinking Selesnya. Okay. Hold on. Alright, next up, Avatar Destiny, 4 mana. It's a rare enchantment aura. Enchant creature you control. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard and is an avatar in addition to its other types. Okay, when enchanted creature dies, mill cards equal to its power. Return this card to its owner's hand, and up to 1 creature card milled this way to the battlefield under your control. Listen, okay, first and foremost, I'm not a fan of auras like this for a game of limited. Like 4 mana, probably not realistic. So again, it feels like maybe more of a constructed design. At the same time, I'm thinking, where would you play it? I mean, in constructed, 4 mana is a lot of mana. Of course, now we're going to have a completely new standard, a completely new format, with the new upcoming set, of course, and after the bans. But I mean, the question remains, as always, with the rares and mythics, would you first pick it? So speaking of limited, would you first pick it? I certainly wouldn't. Because, like, all this graveyard interaction is good and all, but it's just, in a game of limited, it's not realistic. So, no. I'm saying no. But I truly appreciate the art. Avatar Destiny. Like, the art, the flavor. Honestly, chef's kiss with this set. Very well done. But yeah, as a card for limited, it's a pass for me. Next up, Badger Mole. For 5 mana, we have a creature 4/4. When it enters Earthbend 2, creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have trample. And I'm going to just remind what these new mechanics do. So Earthband, what does it mean? It means that when you Earthband, Target land you control becomes a 0/0 creature with haste and still a land. You put a certain amount of counters on it. In this case, you put 2 counters on it. And when it dies or is exiled, return to the battlefield tapped. Which is pretty neat, honestly. So you do not lose that land at all. Amazing. Honestly, I love this creature a lot. I'm not even talking about the static ability that it pumps creatures with counters. Well, not pumps, it just gives trample. Like, it's okay. Just, you know, like for 5 mana, you get, what, 6 power? And basically, like, 2 creatures on board. So, the fact that you have, like, this 2/2 creature with trample, I don't know if it's relevant or not. Static ability, I guess, is okay. But overall, it's a very solid creature. I like it a lot. Next up, on the mythic, Badger Mole Cub. For 2 mana. How cute. We have a 2/2 Badger Mole, baby. When it enters Earthband 1, whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green mana. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So I'm just, you know, thinking, yeah, again, it is more card. It's more for constructed. But I mean, still. Just this card is so good. But I'm thinking, it's a mythic. And again, you open it, like back 1, pick 1. I would still pick it, but it is a sort of underwhelming rare. I mean, it's still good. Like, the baseline is that you get a creature 2/2 and 1/1 land, basically like 3 power for 2 mana, which is not bad. Also, like, this mana situation, it's probably not gonna be too relevant for limited, but for constructed, like, whoa. Nice. Nice. Okay, so probably there is going to be a comeback of ramps and whatnot in standard, especially with Vivi gone. Anyway, moving on, the Boulder Ready to Rumble 4 mana 4/4 creature. Already, honestly, I appreciate this 4/4 mana creature so much. They're like the core of your green deck. They're like the base of it. And also, it does something. Let's read. Whenever it attacks Earthband X, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 4 or greater. So already, it counts itself. So when it attacks, you Earthband like baseline 1, which is okay. Oh, this is so good, honestly. So of course, if you want to capitalize on this ability, this is your guide for your Cruel deck. But I mean, any green deck really, so good. Yeah, I like it a lot. Very, very solid creature. Next up, Boomy. Oh, Boomy, King of 3 Trials. 6 mana, 4/4. Human Noble ally, also Noble. Noble is quite rare as a creature type in this, but it is an ally. When Boomy enters, choose up to X, where X is the number of lesson cards in your graveyard. Okay, here comes our lesson count, lesson interaction synergy. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on Boomy. And or actually target player's Scries 3 and Earthband 3. Wow, this is so good. Okay, lesson interaction is very interesting. So there are a lot of lessons. Yeah, this is such a great payoff. Again, this is probably a card for Cruel or Simic, you know, just based on the mana cost and also these lessons. Like red lessons that we saw yesterday, they pretty much all of them are good, like very, very solid. Most of them are removal spells, so you would want to include them if you're playing red anyways. Yeah, amazing. And of course in blue, there are also a decent amount of lessons. Like blue is a deck, non-creature spell deck. This is our archetype, non-creature spells archetype, so there should be a lot of lessons, of course. Green is not, is it? But if we're talking about this lesson synergy. Next up, Cycle of Renewal. This is your lesson here in green. For 3 mana, instant, sacrifice a land, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Amazing. I mean, instant speed, awesome, of course. Perfect stabilization. And yesterday I also was wondering what's up with the mana stabilization because of the shrines, you know, this cycle of shrines, and I'm thinking there should be, please, there should be this secret multicolored shrine archetype. I'm very much looking forward to it. I like secretly or not secretly like this unhinged secret archetypes. Okay, this is good. This is good, of course. Instant speed, perfect. Next up, Diligent Zuku. What am I saying? Zookeeper. I cannot talk today. For 4 mana, we have a rare 4/4. Already good, but it's a rare. What do? Each non-human creature you control gets +1/+1 for each of its creature types to a maximum of 10. This is like a very weird wording, but we like saw Borcupine and Tigardillo. I'm pronouncing it very carefully. So yeah, I guess this, like, I don't know, like this, it's a rare. I mean, it's okay, it's a good creature, solid creature, but is it like good enough to be a rare, you know? I mean, I would probably still pick it if there is nothing better, but I guess I would pick like a premium removal over it for sure. Next up, the Earth King. Let's go. Another rare, another noble, by the way. 4 mana, 2/2, noble ally. When it enters, create a 4/4 green bear creature token. Oh my god, flavor! Oh, so good. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control with power 4 or greater attack, search your library for up to that many base plant cards. Put them onto the battlefield, tab, then shuffle. Like, listen, like this rare and this one. We need to talk. Like, this is crazy. Both of them are 4 mana green creatures, but like, look at the difference. This is insane. Absolutely crazy. Like, it does everything. So for 4 mana, you get 2 bodies, 6 power total, and the ability is great. Oh wow, amazing, awesome. Honestly, I will be happy to play it in any green deck, but probably it's gonna be the best in Cruel and Simic. Oh, love it. First picking, like, easy. Next up, Earth Kingdom General. 4 mana, 2/2, soldier ally. When it enters, Earthband 2. Whenever you put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on a creature, you may gain that much life. Do this only once each turn. So meaning that you're going to gain 2 life, basically, right? So for 4 mana, you get 2 bodies, 4 power total, and you gain 2 life. It's like the baseline of this card. This is great, honestly. It's an ally too, like this creature type matters a lot in this set. I love it. Perfect. So good. Honestly, very, very, very solid. I'm like just looking at it in disbelief. Okay, good. Moving on, Earth Rumble, 4 mana sorcery, Earthbend 2. When you do, up to one target creature you control fights target creature an opponent controls. Oh, this is interesting. Like, not your typical fight spell. So it does 2 things for 4 mana. This is honestly pretty neat. I guess the mana cost is justified. You just have to pick the right moment for it, but yeah, like, it's removal and a sort of creature spell in one. So you create a creature and of course you would want to fight an opponent's creature to your benefit, to destroy it and live in your creature onto the battlefield intact. Yeah, I like it, but you have to be careful. You have to pick the right moment to cast it. That's 100%. Especially like the mana cost for his. I would say it's an investment. That's for sure. So you have to play carefully with it. Next up is Earthbender Ascension. This is a rare. Oh my god, I love the art so much. So good. For 3 mana, we have a rare enchantment. When it enters Earthbend 2, then search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. And it has landfall trigger, so what does it do? For landfall, we put a quest counter on this enchantment. Oh, quest counters. Oh, now like it hits me. Like Zendikar, it just, yeah, this is it. Like, this looks like an homage to Zendikar and these enchantments with quest counters on it. But anyway, sorry, this is like how easily I'm distracted. So when you put a quest counter on this enchantment, if it has 4 or more quest counters on it, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains trample until end of turn. Ooh, interesting. So again, this is a rare. Would you first pick it? I mean, I would 100%. Because it's not like you cast it, you tap out, and it doesn't affect the board state at all. No. You Earthband, you stabilize if you need to, or, you know. And also this, like, landfall triggers are pretty nice too. So perfect for your +1/+1 counter synergy, or just in general, you know. I think, like, this is the solid through and through. Exactly. Yes, hello, Foamy, nice to see you. This is great, honestly, yeah. I would say it's universally good for green. Very solid rare. Next up, Earthbending Lesson. 4 mana, sorcery, Earthbend 4. Just, you know, simple as that. Awesome. Again, I was talking about it yesterday. Like, lessons in general, they feel underwhelming for being like your own separate spell, but it compensates with another lesson synergy, so you do have some payoffs if you have like a certain amount of lessons in your graveyard, so it makes sense. Like, on its own, I would say it's okay, you know? It's still a 4/4 creature for 4 mana. So it's okay on its own. Maybe not great, but if you do have this additional lesson synergy, then correct. So I would say that it's still good. Earthen Ally for 1 green mana. It's a rare. Creature 0/2. This creature gets +1/+0 for each color among allies you control. And for a whooping crazy cost 2 and Warburg, Earthband 5. Oh, what do you think? This is like a tricky rare, you know? It feels very underwhelming to first pick it. Also, this cost is just monstrous. I mean, what if you have this card, you would want to activate the ability, and how can you possibly do it? Like, what would be your main colors? So green, blue, or green, red, just because of firebending. It also sort of ramps you out. I don't know. It's weird. I would not first pick it. But again, I'm looking forward to this unhinged multicolored archetype. You take this. Yeah. Yeah, just for a rare, you know. But we'll see, we'll see. Next up, Elemental Teachings. It's a lesson in a rare slot. 5 mana instant. Search your library for up to 4 land cards with different names and reveal them. Ooh. An opponent chooses 2 of those cards. Put the chosen cards into your graveyard and the rest onto the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle. 4 land cards with different names. Man. Okay, it's a rare. Pack 1, pick 1. No. But again, I haven't seen the lands. I don't know what's up with that. But I mean, it's limited. How many lands with different names are you going to play? Just like go full on into this 5-color, 4-color madness. Hello, Gath. What was your reaction to the ban? Says Scream announces is banned in standard. But you see, like, Taifa has never been a problem, so there's never been a tier 1 Taifa deck, so that's the thing. I guess it's your personal preference with Taifa. But yeah, Vivi was very much expected. I sort of knew that Vivi would be banned instead of Cauldron, although I would prefer that Cauldron would get banned. Yeah, Scream Nemesis was kind of surprising. At the same time, I guess, I mean, I'm fine with that. So now we can just bring back Dimir Midrange. I mean, Dimir Midrange has never left, basically, right? Dimir Midrange survived. So many ban waves and so many seasons. It's crazy. So Dimir Midrange is going to be on top, 100%. Like, no competition whatsoever. Maybe just from Yuna decks now. We'll have to see. But yeah, like, they just buried an aggregate archetype. This is it. So now the era of mid-range is going to start again, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm a mid-range player, as you may know. But I don't know, this is just my first reaction as you asked me. And yeah, like with Pioneer bans, I mean, maybe they're trying to bring life to the format. I don't know if it makes sense or not. Like, for a lot of competitive players, this probably didn't make sense. Maybe they just need to, if they want to revive Pioneer, they just need to make RCQs and RC in this format, right? So yeah, this is like a slight deviation. So of course we need to talk about the bans. Like, everybody talks about the bans. We need to give our thoughts as well. So coming back to Elemental Teachings. So this is like not a card for limited, also 5 mana. I don't know. If you like maybe have additional insight, please let me know regarding this card. Next up, Flopsy, Boomy's buddy. Let's go. Ape Goat. Yes. For 6 mana, we have a creature 4/4. When it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Each creature you control with power 4 or greater can be blocked by more than one creature. This is an awesome top end for go white decks. Just like this can just turn the tables. Like you cast this, put counters on all of your tokens. Also, we saw that creature that gives trample to creatures with counters on them. Like, yeah, this is solid. This ability is also pretty good, but I would say that it's probably gonna shine the most in this go white strategies. Yeah. Alright, next up, Foggy Swamp Vinebender, 4 mana, creature 4/3. This creature can be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Honestly, this is not nothing. So, yeah, you can all just champ it or double block with your 2 drops or with tokens. Waterbend 5. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Activate only during your turn. Okay, so this is a restriction for waterbending. Man, I don't know. It's a 4/3. It's a 4/4. It's not a 4/4. For 4 mana. This looks like a filler to me. Not gonna lie. Waterbending in green. I don't know. Just in general, waterbending. I cannot like grasp this mechanic within the format as a whole, so I can see it in certain archetypes. I probably do not see it in green that much, but we'll have to see. Have to play. But this one, it looks like a filler to me. Ooh, next one is a rare Great Divide Guide for 2 mana. We have creature 2/3. Each land and ally you control has ability tap, add 1 mana of any color. I apologize. Oh wow, this is great. This is nice. But it's a rare. I guess it's fine. You know, this one, I'm fine with it being a rare. I'm first picking it. Like 2 mana, 2/3, perfect. It's a mana dork, and like this ability is crazy, like so good. So good. Here it is. Your path to multicolored madness. And just, you know, just on its own, very solid. Next up, Haru Hidden Talent. For 2 mana, we have a creature 1/1 ally. Whenever another ally you control enters, Earthband 1. Nice. My only concern is that, you know, it's a 1/1 creature for 2 mana. Like, the ability is nice, very solid. Like, you can easily build an archetype, a deck based on this creature type. Like any go white strategy, Selesnya, because again, there are a lot of allies in white. Yeah, no, it's good, it's good. You see, like, it needs some work. Like, there is a certain deck building cost, as I like to say, but it's good. So it's not going to be like, you're not going to include this card in any green deck. That's like my thing about it. I may be wrong. This probably is going to fit better. Selesnya. Also, Golgaris called it +1/+1 creature archetype. But again, probably, like, I have to see. I haven't counted anything. I haven't really like checked how many allies in which color we have. But yeah, anyways. Like on its own is probably not that great. Invasion Tactics, 5 mana enchantment. When this enchantment enters, creatures you control get +2/+2 until end of turn. Whenever one or more allies you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. This can be huge, you know? Honestly. So first, oh no. It doesn't have flash. But I mean, still. I don't know, it's like, I want to like it, but then, like it's 5 mana enchantment. It's like, it feels like a build around. Good morning, good morning! Yeah, like maybe if you're in this go white ally deck, probably. But yeah, it's not universally good. It's not universally good. It's like imagine if it had flash. Oh, it would be amazing if it had flash, I feel like. But again, in a certain deck, in a certain archetype. Hello there. Next up, Kyoshi Island Plaza. 4 mana, legendary enchantment, shrine. Oh, shrine. Okay, this is what, this is the last of the cycle, I guess? Or, well, okay, I don't know. It is a green shrine. When it enters, search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the number of shrines you control. Put those cards onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Whenever another shrine you control enters, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle. So speaking of these shrines, like, or this one in particular, so for 4 mana, it serves as sort of stabilization. But for 4 mana, find a land, put it on the battlefield tapped, like, it's probably not good enough. I don't think that you want to play any of the shrines if you do not have a synergy on them. Oh, sorry. No shrines. Yeah. Leaves from the Vine, 2 mana, saga. First chapter is mill 3 cards, then create a food token. Second chapter, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures you control. And third chapter is draw a card if there is a creature or legendary card in your graveyard. Oh, it's good. It's good. I think you would probably want to build around it a little, or like you want to play this card if you like for sure are going to draw a card from it, right? But I mean, yeah, it's like this sword, yeah, it's just heartbreaking. I was about to talk about the art, like the flavoring, all that. Yeah, very, very sad story. But this saga, like, even if we don't have a lesson, I probably, so like the thing is that it's definitely not your 2-drop, so you want to cast it somewhere between your turn 4, I don't know, maybe turn 6. But I think that is gonna work anyways. Like, you're going to draw a card because the majority of limited decks, they consist of creatures, of course, and especially being it a green deck. So yeah, now that like at first I said that there is a certain deck building cost, I think no, it's probably gonna be good in any green deck. Well, like, they're not maybe game-changing effects, but they're value effects, so this is good. Next up, let's go Kyoshi, the Legend of Kyoshi, and I cannot flip the cards here for some reason, so hold on. Just going to find it on Scryfall, the Legend Kyoshi. Alright, so what do we have here? For 6 mana, we have first chapter, draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. Second chapter, Earthband X, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Ooh. The land becomes an island. Hold on. That land becomes an island in addition to its other types. Nice. Nice flavor. And a third chapter is, of course, you transform the saga into Avatar Kyoshi creature. It becomes an Avatar creature 5/4 with lands you control have trample and hexproof, and for tap add X mana of any one color where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Alright. Listen, the mana cost is concerning, you know? Also, it is quite situational, like 6 mana. So on your turn 6, you want to cast probably your top ender, your top end creature, which means like when, like at what stage, at what point of the game would you want to cast it? It looks so situational. At the same time, like the effect may be pretty busted. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. So you have to have that creature on board. Imagine, I don't know, if you're playing from behind, you do not have a lot of creatures, or I don't know, you do have certain amount of creatures that are not that big. You would draw, like for 6 mana, you draw, I don't know, 2 cards. It's probably not good enough for that amount of mana. Then Earthband X. I mean, it makes sense if you drew like a lot of cards the previous turn, so meaning like ideally you Earthband 6 or 7, right? Something along these lines, then great. And of course, a creature is good. Like lands you control have trample and hexproof. I don't know. I didn't like this saga as much as I liked the previous ones. So I really liked blue, black, and red sagas. I think they're good. This one, I'm not so sure. This looks just dead situational to me. What do you think? Like 6 mana is a big investment. I can probably see how it can win you a game, but at the same time, like this first condition is very situational. I don't know. I don't know. Would you first pick it? I mean, I probably would still first pick it. But man, it may be very bad if you're playing from behind. If you're playing from behind, this is bad. That's my only concern. And then it may be just an overkill, you know, if you're doing fine. This may be just an overkill, so... let's go to all of you. All right, moving on. Origin of Metal Bending. Let's go. It's an instant for 2 mana. We have a model card. Choose one, destroy target artifact or enchantment, or put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains indestructible until end of turn. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Again, lessons count matters. pretty much everywhere except for white, or I think there was just one card where this lesson count mattered. So mostly lessons count matters in where have we seen it? I'm just like straight up thinking of is it, but yeah, pretty much in any color combination is gonna matter. Just in some archetypes more than in others, of course. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's your 23rd card, basically. It's fine as a combat trick, maybe. Like being a model card gives you options as well. Yeah, no, I think it's okay to main deck it. The card draw. Yeah, that's true. It's a lesson, yeah. Next up, Ostrich Horse. Bird Horse. For 3 mana, creature 3/1. When it enters, mill 3 cards. You may put a land card from among them into your hand. If you don't, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Oh, it's like Naturalist, but like we're trying to be aggressive here. I would much prefer it if the stats were like 2/3. If it was just Naturalist. But yeah, sure. Like this effect is still good. Yeah, we're just trying to be aggro here as well. But also, you know, if you're putting a counter on it, it becomes a creature with power 4, which matters in Gruul. So I guess it makes sense in this set. I mean, it makes sense more in this set, maybe. That's why they designed this card like this, I think. Next up, Pillar Launch. 1 green mana instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains reach until end of turn. Untap it. Awesome, awesome trick. I would say just as with any combat tricks, play them smart. You don't want to play something like that proactively. Like you would, like me personally, I would play something like that proactively very rarely, like in desperate situation. But yeah, like 1 mana, pretty solid, pretty okay, not solid. It's okay. It's okay. Just 1 mana combat trick. Yeah, they usually make the cut. But that's the thing, like a lot that instant kill flyers, you see, like you have to pick your moment. Again, this is what I'm talking about when I say do not play it proactively. Oh, hello there. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Yeah, same goes to you. How you been? We're just talking all the new cards, my first impressions of the set. So please join the conversation. It's always fun to share these moments with the community, of course, because genuinely, I see these cards for the very first time. So appreciate the input as well, you know, just giving my thoughts, first impressions in regards to limited gameplay. I would have terrible takes. No, it's okay. It's okay. Alright, next up, Raucous Audience. For 2 mana, we have a creature 2/1. For tap, add 1 green. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, add 2 green mana instead. Nice. I mean, this is good, of course, if you're in green. Easy, solid to drop mana dork, of course. And then I think it's going to be pretty easy to activate to get that 2 mana instead of 1 in green. Turn trap. Pillar Launch. It's a good surprise blocker. Good for landfall. What exactly good for landfall? Anyway, it's a better Matador. It's a good one, yeah. It's in a common slot, so solid. Pillar lunch is dragons for lunch. You know, you have to pick your moment with that, you know? You have to pick your moment for that. If you want to eat a dragon, though. Next up, Rebellious Captives. For 2 mana, we have a 2/2 creature ally with Exhaust 6. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature, then Earthbend 2. Okay, okay, 2 drop. Nice. Nice. So already, this has a potential of becoming a 4/4 creature. So, Cruel Archetype. Also, this Exhaust, like Exhaust 6, seems a lot. But maybe thanks to Firebending is going to be easy. And it's, like, allegedly shouldn't take you a lot of time to activate it. Like in green, you do have Ramping. So I think it's going to be great in Cruel. But I think that you would play it in any green deck. It's her to drop, like, you know. The mana would let you put out the creatures without putting out as much lands. Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. The thing is that there are probably not a lot of landfall triggers, but yeah, sure. Sure, of course, yeah. Next up, Rock Launch. For 3 mana, sorcery lesson, Earthbend X, where X is the number of forests you control, and it has flashback 6. What do you think about that? Number of forests. Imagine if it said lands instead of forests. If it said like Earthbend X, where X is the number of lands you control, that would be great. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is this warplay, I would say, like Avalanche, but Rock Launch. I don't know. Like, I think it's okay, but yeah, it's a tad weak. I guess it's okay if you really like need that lesson count, and yeah. Also, flashback. The fact that it has flashback, I guess, it's okay and makes it slightly better than it is, but I don't know. It's probably like a filler. Rocky Rebuke. For 2 mana instant, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature opponent controls. Perfect. This is your premium green removal. Amazing, and the art is absolutely smashing. Badass tough. Next up, Sabertooth Mooseline. Oh, we continue with funny creature names. 6 mana, Elk Cat, 7/7 reach with 4 cycling. And Sabertooth Mooseline closes this cycle of land cyclers. As I've said yesterday, all of them are good. I would include them in any deck just because of the land cycling ability, and you know, they are also fine as your top end creatures, so fine. 6 mana, 7/7 reach, sure. Seismic Sands. For 1 mana, you have sorcery lesson. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of lands you control. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Like, I think these kind of cards are good and limited. They're okay. It's just they never make a cut in decks that I usually play. But they're fine, especially in more maybe like grindy decks, or if you need some early action. In this particular set, lesson count matters. So I guess it's fine, it's okay. I guess it's just the matter of preference too. So, but these cards are fine. Next up is Shared Roots. For 2 mana, we have Sorcery Lesson, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Ah! This is Cultivate. This is Cultivate. Oh my god. This is good. This is great. And it's a lesson too. Nice, nice. This is very good. Next up, Rampant Growth. Oh yeah, Cultivate. Yeah. Cultivate. Hold on, I'm like confused. Cultivate costs 3 mana now. Why did I think that Cultivate was 2? Yeah, Cultivate 3 mana. Yeah. And Cultivate, with Cultivate you can find 2 cards. No, I mean, you got me. You got me. Still very good. Sparring Dummy. For 2 mana, we have a creature 1/3. It's an artifact creature, Scarecrow Defender. For tap, mill a card. You may put a land card milled this way into your hand. You gain 2 life. If a lesson card is milled this way. Like self-mill archetype. I don't think that you have this graveyard synergy really in this set. I might be wrong, like just thinking of all the black cards that we saw. Like if we're playing Golgari. Golgari is called like +1/+1 archetype in this set. So it's not your graveyard interaction. I don't know. I don't like this creature. I don't like this card, to be honest. And thinking of the described archetypes. So we have Selesnya. This is like, no, not for Selesnya. Selesnya is an aggro, go white archetype. Then Gruul, as a defender, like what's up with that? Gruul is like my joke too, no. We're here to cast our big creatures as fast as we can. Then Golgari. Golgari is like +1/+1 counter archetype. I don't know. No, it's defender. Then we have Simic. And in Simic is your ramp archetype. I'm like in Constructed, maybe it's gonna see play, also being, yes, it's an artifact, but for limited, probably not. No, I honestly do not see it in any of those archetypes. Like maybe in Simic, like looks very niche, I would say, a little bit specific. Next up, Toph the Blind Bandit. For 3 mana, we have a creature X3 ally. When Toph enters, Earthband 2, and Toph's power is equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on lands you control. Oh, nice. Oh, the flavor. Oh, love it. Love it so much. Yeah, it's good. I mean, again, you cast it, like baseline is for 3 mana, you get a creature 2/3 and like a creature 2/2 basically. Thanks to Earthband. Oh, it's great. Even though like the power, the toughness, I'm sorry, is 3, still like this ATB is so good. Especially imagine if you can pair it with Airbend. Oh, nice, nice. So this is the kind of ETB that you would want to blink. That's for sure. Yeah, of course she loves lands. She's an Airbender. True Ancestry for 2 mana. We have a sorcery lesson. Return up to 1 target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Create a clue token. Okay, yeah, I mean, in some sort of grindy green decks, sure, especially like if this lesson count matters. You also create a clue token, so basically this card pays for itself, you know? It's like it cycles itself, if you know what I mean, because with clue token you like take back that card. It's okay, it's okay. Turtle Duck for 1 green mana. We have a creature 0/4 Turtle Bird for 3 mana. Until end of turn, this creature has base power and gains trample. That's cute. That's cute. Chargy WT, thank you so much for your follow. Hello there. Clues are back. Yes, clues, food tokens, they're back. Yeah, this is like, this is just, you know, this is too cute. This is too cute. But man, like in Gruul, when you would need that creature with power, I don't know, you see like this ability is fine, but a little bit confusing. So I mean, it might be like a threat of activation sort of a deal. It's like your 1 defensive drop. Turtle Duck. I don't know. I guess fine, but yeah, depends on your deck. Like all in all, it is defensive, this ability. Maybe sometimes it's gonna work. I don't know how relevant it's gonna be like later in the game though. Next up, Unlucky Cabbage Merchant for 2 mana. Unlucky Cabbage Merchant. Oh my god. this character though, right? So good. So for 2 mana, we have a creature 2/2. When it enters, create a food token. Flavor. We're all here for that. Whenever you sacrifice a food, you may search your library for a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped. If you search your library this way, put this creature on the bottom of its owner's library, then shuffle. Oh man. Ah, there is a twist. Of course there has to be a twist. But man, this is great. I love it. I love it. This is good. So yeah, as expected, there is a lot, and I mean a lot of stabilization in green, like in the various different ways, starting from rampant growth and continuing with Unlucky Cabbage Merchant. Nice, yeah. Next up, Walltop Sentries for 3 mana. We have a creature 2/3. Ally, reach Death Touch. When this creature dies, if there is a lesson card in your graveyard, you gain 2 life. And this is like our filler area, but it's an ally. It matters, like reach Death Touch, kind of defensive, but okay. When it dies, also like this effect is okay. So yeah. They didn't make a card for his children. Cabbage. It's okay, I guess, you know? It's okay. So, here I have it, our green cards. Let's move on to Multicolored. And the first card is Ang, Swift Savior. It's a rare. And same thing, I cannot transform it. Hold on. So anyways, it's a rare for 3 mana, 1 white and 1 blue, 2/3. Human ally, it has flash, it has flying. When it enters, airbend up to 1 other target creature or spell. And for waterbend 8, transform Ang. It becomes a creature 5/5 with reach and trample whenever Ang and La, because it becomes Ang and La Ocean's Fury. So whenever this creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each tapped creature you control. Okay. So Azorius is going to be our tempo archetype. So this airbending, waterbending. I'm not sure, like, as far as airbending and waterbending goes, like, I don't know. I say it just looks a tad more complicated than firebending and earthbending. But I mean, in a game of limited, would you first pick it? I would. Because it's solid. It's a solid creature, of course. Like, when you transform it, it's pretty smashing as well. I mean, you're going to attack with creature 5/5 reach trample, I'm pretty sure, like, easily, and then it is synergetic with waterbending as well. Nice. Karanelli, hello, thank you so much for your follow. White Queenie all day. That's good, it's good. Hang, let's go. Alright, this is our Azorius Signpost in common. We were talking about it yesterday. Air Nomad Legacy for 2 mana, have enchantment. When it enters, create a clue token. And creatures you control with flying get +1/+1. So this is your anthem for flyers. I mean, I don't think that it's going to be a very high pick, but of course, if you're in these colors, you're going to have a lot of creatures with flying, and this effect is pretty strong. Also, this card, it eventually pays for itself. You're going to get back that card thanks to the clue token. So yeah. I think it's underrated. Where it is Signpost in common, you see, like, it just speaks for the archetype or the draft archetype in this new set. Anyway, next up is Cat Owl for 4 mana, 3 and 1 hybrid, white or blue. We have a creature Catbird, 3/3 with flying. Whenever this creature attacks, untap target artifact or creature. Oh, this is pretty solid, especially in this Azorius archetype. I like it. So the fact that it untaps, so it makes waterbending easier, because like my only concern was that like how do you maintain the board state if you tap your creatures for waterbending? I mean, like how, like you need to attack at the same time you need to waterbend, you need to stay on blocks. I mean, luckily waterbending allows you to tap at any time these creatures to activate waterbending. But still. Also, it untaps itself. This is like the baseline. It attacks, it blocks. Yeah, it's okay. It's a good creature. Alright, Katara. Next up, Katara, Water Tribe's Hope. For 5 mana, 2, 1 white and double blue, have a rare creature ally 3/3 with vigilance. When Katara enters, create a 1/1 white ally creature token, Waterbend X. Creatures you control have base power and toughness XX until end of turn. X cannot be 0. Activate only during your turn. Okay, so For water bending, sometimes some of the cards, they do have that restriction, so you can do it only on your turn, for example. But still, like water bending is an instant speed effect. World Compassion, hello, hello, thank you so much for a follow. I mean, easy. I would first pick it, of course, of course. Now this is great. Like it may seem like for 5 mana maybe it's not enough, it doesn't do enough, but at the same time it helps you with your go wide strategy like this. Also, like this is such a threat of activation, honestly, especially in this go wide strategies. No, it's good. Azorius is a tempo archetype. It is a solid rare or limited. Not a busted one, but solid. The Baked Gatsby, hello, thank you so much for a follow. Next up, Sokka Lateral Strategist for 3 mana, 1 and double hybrid mana, white or blue. We have a creature, ally, 2/4. Sokka, of course, is legendary with vigilance, and whenever Sokka and at least one other creature attack, draw a card. Nice, nice. Oh, this is good. This is good. It has vigilance, so Sokka attacks, Sokka blocks, Sokka water bans, and draws you a card. Amazing. No, I like it. I like it. I think that in this archetype, Sokka is definitely gonna draw you a card. Like, I feel like at this stage of the game, it's pretty easy to go to combat with supportive flyers or tokens. So yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, that's true. That's a flavor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Okay, Sokka does not waterbend, but Sokka helps Katara to waterbend. Let's just stay within our theme, okay? Let's stay true to the lore then. So the next card is Azula, Cunning Usurper. Thank you, thank you. So for 5 mana, 2/1 blue and double black, we have a creature 4/4 with firebending 2. When Azula enters, target opponent exiles a non-token creature they control. Then they exile a non-land card from their graveyard. Whoa. During your turn, you may cast exiled... Yeah, you may cast cards exiled with Azula, and you may cast them as though they had flash. Mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells. Why Azula is stronger than Katara? Excuse me. Man. Yeah, Azula is so Grixis. Oh, it's so good. Honestly, like, if I understand it correctly, so it's a creature and removal in 1 and card advantage. And also, like, ramps you with firebending, basically. Oh my god. Except for you cannot choose, of course. So it's like an edict effect, but I mean, still, non-token creature. Nice. Oh, I like it. Oh, this is great. This is good. This one should be stronger than Katara. Well, probably, but I don't know, like, Katara is the best waterbender of her generation, so. But yeah, Azula. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, too. Like, firebending is great too. Yeah. Oh wow. Awesome. Yeah, with combined with airbending, but I don't know if you want to go there really into this 3-4 color situation in these colors without support of a green stabilization. I don't think it's very viable, to be honest, but Crixis, sure. Or like just, I don't know, maybe just splash this blue for Azula. And just your main colors are black and red. Well, yeah, in season 1, Katara, of course, she was just learning. She was just learning. Oh, Sokka is not a warband anyways, but Sokka is so cool. I think everyone loves Sokka. Anyway, Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper for 3 mana. It's our signpost in common for Dimir. It's a creature of 2/4 with lifelink. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. With this token can block or be blocked by non-spirit creatures. I mean, this is great. So Dimir theme is draw 2 per turn, get max value. So this is our control slash grindy archetype. This is such a good creature, you know, like everything about it is good. So it is defensive enough, it has lifelink, and the ability is great. Just because, I don't know, Sokka I think is very lovable creature, like a dorky one. It's your comedy relief. I think everyone appreciates characters like this in the show. So yeah. But I mean, you know, like by the end of the show, like who's stronger, Azula or Katara, is very questionable because Katara became very, very powerful, very strong. I was in depth in the story. Oh, that would be too sad. So anyways, next up, Hama the Bloodbender for 5 mana, 2 and triple. Hybrid mana, blue or black. We have a creature 3/3. When it enters, target opponent mills 3 cards. Exile up to 1 non-creature, non-land card from that player's graveyard. For as long as you control Hama, you may cast the exile card during your turn by waterbending X, rather than paying its mana cost, where X is its mana value. Oh my god, there's like a lot of words. So okay. I mean, still, yeah, it is a value creature, but I don't know. Hello, hello. Oh, you're right, homie. Yes, yes, exactly, yes. And that's true, yeah. What do we think about Hama, though? Like 5 mana, the fact is good, so... I don't think that it's going to be a very high pick. At the same time, if you're in these colors, probably would want to play something like that. Like, it's a value creature. Grindy one, but 5 mana. Mana cost is... It's like any triple mana cost is a tricky one, but no, it's okay, let's say. Is it worth it, though? Like, at this stage of the game, the graveyards should be, if not significantly full, but there should be something decent, right? Also, Mama Mills, non-creature, non-land card, something like removal, probably... I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine in Dimir. It's gonna work. Yeah. It's gonna work. Like, the water bending, I'm not sure about that, but it's good to have that option at least. I'm not sure about water bending in this color though, just I don't see how it is going to be viable really, because I think that you're going to have a lot of creatures if you're playing Dimir. But anyways, I guess it's okay. Next up is Messenger Hawk for 3 mana, 2 and 1 hybrid, blue or black. We have a creature 1/2 with flying. When it enters, create a clue token. This creature gets +2/+0 as long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn. Okay, this is our payoff for this draw 2 per turn. Sort of enables itself with that clue token, or at least once. It's hard to evaluate cards like this just right out of the bat, you know? It doesn't seem very impactful. At the same time, this may be secretly good. For 3 mana, 1/2, it's underwhelming, to say the least. But it creates a clue token, and I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Like, in my mind, Dimir is a control archetype. I mean, it's nice to have a flyer like that, but if you're not able to trigger that ability, it's not great, no? Anyway, let's move on to Ragdas, Cruel Administrator. So this is our Signpost in common. 5 mana, 5/4. With Raid, this creature enters with +1/+1 counter on it if you attack this turn. So Raid is a comeback mechanic here. Well, ability. Whenever this creature attacks, create a 2/2 red soldier creature token with Firebending. Nice, so this is perfect. I mean, the Raid ability is like a bonus, but of course, this the main ability is why we're here, basically, right? This is great. So this is awesome. Like 5 mana, 5/4, very solid. Narrate attacks, create a 2/2 soldier with Firebending, amazing. Yeah, very, very good. So Ragdas is our aggro archetype. Ooh, Ozai, the Phoenix King. So we have a mythic here for 6 mana, 2 double black and double red. We have a creature 7/7, trample, Firebending 4, haste. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes red instead. Ozai has flying and indestructible as long as you have 6 or more unspent mana. Oh, what a freaking bomb. What a bomb. Crazy. This is crazy. This is a crazy bomb. Oh wow. Alright, Ozai, alright. Next up, Vindictive Warden for 3 mana, 2 and 1 hybrid, black or red. We have a creature 2/3 with menace and Firebending 1. For 3 mana, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Oh, it's a solid one, yeah. It has menace, so already your 3-drop with evasion, Firebending, nice. The ability also helps you, like, with that unspent mana if you happen to have a lot of it, for example. Yeah, it's a nice mana sinker. It's okay. Next up, Zhao, Ruthless Admiral for 4 mana, 2 and double hybrid mana, black or red. We have a creature 3/4 with Firebending 2. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. And just to remind you, our sacrifice archetype is Orzhov, being a hybrid mana. You know, it can fit both Orzhov, Ragdas, like any black deck, not necessarily black and red only. Now it's solid, I would say. I'm not sure how like impactful like this ability really is. I guess it's okay, it's nice. But yeah, just on its own 4 mana, 3/4 with Firebending 2, I guess is okay, it's good. Hybrid mana also makes it better. Next up is Zuko. Zuko Conflicted for 2 mana, 1 red and 1 black. We have a rare 2/3. At the beginning of your first main phase, choose one that hasn't been chosen and you lose 2 life. So draw a card or put a +1/+1 counter on Zuko, or add 1 red mana, or exile Zuko, then return him to the battlefield under an opponent's control. What? Oh wow, you have to choose. Oh, that's another flavorful card, isn't it? Listen, this is a very tricky one, no? Would you first pick Zuko? Because like drawing cards, putting counters and all that is fun, but you're losing life, and like eventually you would want to get rid of Zuko before your opponent controls him. Oh my god. I don't know. How would you play it out? Where would you play it out? So Ragdas. I mean, in black there are of course some sacrifice enablers. Yeah, that's true. So if you're not playing green, you probably would want to avoid venturing in multicolored. Yeah. I don't know. If Ragna's just, you know, you have to build something around, you have to have sacrifice enablers then. So I don't know. I would pass on Zuko. I would pass on Zuko if I opened it. Or him, Zuko. Meaning a card. Alright, just got a big rest with it. Exactly, you see, like, it's bad if you're playing from behind because you're losing life. So yeah, it's a tricky one. Anyway, let's move on to Gruul. And the first card, and as our sign pass in common, Bitter Work. So for 3 mana, 1 red and 1 green, we have enchantment. Whenever you attack a player with 1 or more creatures with power 4 or greater, draw a card. So Gruul is of course all about creatures with power 4 or greater, and it has exhaust 4, earthbend 4, activate only during your turn. So in red we do have a lot of firebending, so exhaust is pretty synergetic with that. Your mana sinking ability basically. Yeah, this is good. This is good in this particular archetype, or should be, because imagine if you do not have a creature of power 4 or greater, but you do like you cast this card and it does not affect the board state at all. It does not do anything. But yeah, you know, it speaks for the archetype. Next up, Boomy Unleashed for 5 mana, 3, 1 red, 1 green. We have a mythic 5/4 trample. When Boomy enters, earthband 4. Whenever Boomy deals combat damage to a player, untap all lands you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. Only land creatures can attack during that combat phase. This is great, honestly. Yeah, this is a kind of mythic / rare that you want to see in limited, that you want to see in your packs, right? You want to open it, you want to first pick it, and like, let's go. Oh, this is great, honestly. Yeah, such a bomb for limited. Very good. You're building right now for commander. Nice, nice. Okay, next up is Earth Rumble Wrestlers for 4 mana, 3 and 1 hybrid. Red or green, have a creature 3/4 with reach. This creature gets +1/+0 and has trample as long as you control a land creature or a land entered the battlefield under your control this turn. Okay. Yeah, nice, I guess. I mean, probably more like a filler. But it has reach. It has reach, and we have very defined Azorius archetype as our like Flyers tempo one. So I guess if you're playing green, you would want to include this creature just because of the reach mostly. That's true, that's true. Come back to Blooming, like this ability, yeah, the fact that it untaps all the lands. So it does pretty much everything, and just for 5 mana, this is insane. So yeah, like 5 mana, Earthband, so basically for 5 mana we have 9 power, just baseline. This is insane. And on top of that, you know, the rest is just, yeah, like, and it does this, and that, like, oh. Awesome. Alright, next up, Tough Hard-Headed Teacher. For 4 mana, 2/1 red and 1 green, we have a creature 3/4. When Tough enters, you may discard a card. If you do, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever you cast a spell, Earthband 1. If that spell is a lesson, put an additional +1/+1 counter on that land. Okay, so here's your perfect payoff for lessons. And now I'm just thinking, like, red and green lesson spells are pretty solid. Sure, I would first pick it 100%. Nice, like whenever you cast a spell, not necessarily non-creature spell, like any spell, Earthbend 1, this is crazy. And if it was a lesson, you basically like Earthbend 2. Oh, crazy. It's very good. It's very, very good. Rare or limited. TryNX72, hello, thank you so much for a follow. Next up, Uncle Iroh. For 3 mana, 1 and double hybrid. Red or green, we have a creature 4/2 with Firebending 1. Lesson spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Again, lesson theme, lesson synergy here. So it's not defined really by the archetypes, but I think we can see like that it prevails most like in green, red, and blue. I agree, like 4/2 is always underwhelming just because it trades off with the 2-drop, but at the same time, you see like you have payoffs for that power 2 in Cruel. So I think like it makes sense. And now we move on to Selesnya, Earth Kingdom Soldier, 5 mana, 4 and 1 hybrid, green or white. We have a creature 3/4 with Vigilance. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures you control. Pretty standard. I guess it's okay. Again, like a top end creature for your go white strategy, and Selesnya is exactly that. It is your go white aggro. Yeah, I agree. Earth King's Lieutenant. It's a rare. For 2 mana, 1 green, 1 white, 1/1 creature, trample. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each of other ally creature you control. Whenever another ally you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Oh my god, this is like Tali's Lieutenant. Nice, nice. I see what you done here. I see ya. Nice. Okay. So I think that, of course, in Selesnya, it's going to be the easiest to like really build around this type of synergy allies. because probably the majority of allies are exactly in these colors. Yeah. Ah, yeah, appreciate it, yeah. Nice. It's a good one. I mean, I would easily first pick it and just build around it, or try to build around it. I think it's going to be easy, or at least at the beginning. Next up, Suki Kyoshi Warrior for 4 mana, 2 and double hybrid, green or white. We have a creature X4, and Suki's power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Whenever Suki attacks, create a 1/1 white ally creature token that's tapped and attacking. Oh my god, this is almost Adeline. But yeah, it's 4 mana. No, it's good. I'm just thinking, it's gonna be, is it gonna be universally good though? I mean, in Selesnya, in ally, sure. I guess in white too, like any white deck. Is a go white deck really? Like Azores, I would assume, just because a lot of white creatures, they create tokens and whatnot. Although it has a hybrid mana too, you know, you have flexibility with this card. No, it's a good one. Next up, White Lotus Reinforcements. Okay, this is our Signpost in common for Selesnya. 3 mana, 1 green and 1 white. Creature 2/3 with vigilance, and other allies you control get +1/+1. So it says it all. You just build your army of allies. Alright, let's move on to Orzhov. Orzhov is described as a sacrifice archetype. And our first card is Heibai, Spirit of Balance. For 4 mana, 2 and double hybrid mana, white or black. We have a creature 3/3. Whenever Heibai enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Heibai. When it leaves the battlefield, put its counters on target creature you control. Okay. So yeah, it speaks for the archetype. Is it the Signpost in common? I do not remember. Looks like it, honestly. So it's like enabler and payoff in one for the sacrifice effect. I think it is the Signpost. No? Signpost in common. Because like the ability is very, very specific. So I guess in this archetype, yes, sure. Next up. Oh my god, love it. Pretending Poxbearers. For 2 mana, 1 and 1 hybrid, white or black. We have a creature 2/1. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. So again, thanks to the hybrid mana, you can just include it in your ally deck, but like truly, it's good. It's good in any white deck. It's your 2-drop. It's expandable creature. So yeah, it's a good one. Next up, Sandbender Scavengers. It's our rare in Orzhov colors. So 2 mana, 1 white, 1 black. We have a creature 1/1. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. When this creature dies, you may exile it. When you do, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to this creature's power from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, so this one, yeah, this is very specific. So let's say you open it, would you first pick it and just build around it? I think I would try maybe. So on its own, it's not great. Of course, there is this deck building cost. It's certainly a build around card. But yeah, good. Dolls of War. For 2 mana, 1 white, 1 black. We have enchantment. When this enchantment enters, create a clue token. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent during your turn, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Oh, nice. Oh my god. Oh, this is great. Honestly, I think that this is probably like the best sacrifice payoff that we've seen so far. I love it. Also, it kind of already does the job does the job done at least once because of the token. So you see, like, you can sacrifice any permanents, so clues, food, tokens, whatever. Nice. All right, let's move on to Izet, and Izet is described as a non-creature spells archetype. So first card is a lesson, Abandon Attachments. For 2 mana, 1 and hybrid, blue or red. Instant, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So for elf possibility, I mean, it's always been playable in my opinion, sure. And Dragon coming. Yes, here is our signpost in common for Izet, Dragonfly Swarm. For 3 mana, 1/1 blue, 1 red, Dragon Insect. X3 flying, ward 1. This creature's power is equal to the number of non-creature, non-land cards in your graveyard. Then when this creature dies, if there is a lesson card in your graveyard, draw a card. So again, as with any signpost and comments, they just speak for the archetype and it describes the archetype perfectly. And meanwhile, Netox here with the raid. Hello, thank you so much. Hello raiders, welcome. Hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much, appreciate it. So yeah, this is the pre-release week. Magic the Gathering and Avatar The Last Airbender set is coming out tomorrow. It's very exciting streamer event, so join me and other streamers in this early access event. So yeah, hello and welcome. Today we are talking all the new cards. So I'm giving my first impressions in terms of limited gameplay because I'm going to stream a limited in this early access event. So here we have it. I mean, this is great. Of course, like Dragonfly Swarm, like this is your perfect payoff for that non-creature spell synergy. All right, next up, Professor Zay, Anthropologist. For 2 hybrid mana, blue or red, we have a creature 0/3. It has 2 activated abilities. First one is tap, discard a card, draw a card. Oh, amazing. So this is like a Ramager. Nice, okay. Not a looter, but Ramage is also fine. And for 1 and tap, sacrifice Professor J. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to hand. Activate only during your turn. Why though? Why? Why activate only during your turn? To prevent some crazy combos or what? I don't know. I mean, it's good. It's good. I'm just thinking, like, how universally good is this though? Because 0/3, like, the stats are underwhelming. I guess it's fine still. It's fine still. This is probably one of the key cards if you're building around lesson synergy. Because some of the cards, they have payoff if you have like a certain amount of lesson spells in your graveyard. And it ramages, and then you can sacrifice it and bring back something relevant. So yeah, it's okay. Maybe like in this particular archetype. Next up is Sokka, Bolt Boomeranger. For 2 mana, 1 blue and 1 red. We have a creature 1/1 in a rare slot. When it enters, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. Let's go. Whenever you cast an artifact or lesson spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Salka. Okay, like first ability just made me think straight about constructed about standard. Oh wow. The second ability is probably not that relevant. At least not anymore in standard. But okay, we're talking limited. Would you first pick it? Like for limited, it's maybe underwhelming though. Let's move on to Golgari, and the first card is Beifong's Bounty Hunters for 4 mana, 2, 1 black and 1 green. You have a creature 4/4 in a rare slot. Whenever a non-land creature you control dies, Earthband X, where X is that creature's power. Oh, nice. Nice. I mean, even if there is this restriction, a non-land creature, because imagine if any creature that can just go absolutely wild. It's pretty solid. I like it. Solid rare. Next up, Daily Agents, and this is our signpost in common for Golgari. 5 mana, 3, 1 black, 1 green. We have a creature 3/4. When it enters, Earthbend 1, then Earthbend 1. Nice. Whenever this creature attacks, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them. So again, it describes the archetype perfectly. So in Golgari, what do we want to do? We want to Earthband, and of course all of those +1/+1 counters, they matter. So here we have it. Next up, Earth Village Ruffins for 3 mana, 2 and 1 hybrid, black or green. We have a creature 3/1. When this creature dies, Earthband 2. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Again, expandable creature. Like works both for Golgari or any other, like let's say black-based deck. With a certain sacrifice element, why not? Sure, but being at a 3-drop and like the stats, probably, you know, it's like somewhere within your filler category, probably. Next up, Longfang Grand Secretariat. Hope I pronounced it correctly. For 3 mana, 1 and double hybrid, black or green, we have a creature 2/3. Whenever another creature you control or land you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Yeah, pretty solid. Again, fits your sacrifice strategy well. Very synergetic with that. Just counters, sure. All right, interesting. Now let's move on to Boros. Iro, yeah, let's go Iro. Iro Tea Master for 3 mana, 1 red, 1 white. We have a creature 2/2 in a rare slot. When it enters, create a food token. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have target opponent gain control of target permanent you control. When you do, create a 1/1 white ally creature token, put a +1/+1 counter on that token for each permanent you own that your opponents control. Ah, this is funny. This is cute. This is cute. So you create allies in return for food. So you give your opponent this food token and create an ally. Nice. This is cute. This is cute. Also, you may, so you don't have to, of course, but that's cute. Nice. All right, interesting. And it's a rare, but I mean, I would first pick it still. It's like allies, all this go white red shape versus Negro archetype. Next up, Jet, Freedom Fighter, 5 mana, 2 and triple hybrid mana, red or white. Have a creature 3/1. When it enters, he deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature and opponent controls. When Jet dies, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. So, I mean, for 5 mana, 3/1, it looks very underwhelming. Also, like the effect, you see, if you're playing from behind, it's very, very bad, because like at this stage of the game, 3/1 is not a creature that you want to cast. But I mean, if it works, then sure. Like, you definitely, like, if you want to play this card, you definitely want to build a go white rush attack 100%. Otherwise, just doesn't make any sense. Whereas very, very specific. All right, next up, Sun Warriors. Is it Sun Warriors? I think is our signpost in common. For 4 mana, 2, 1 red, 1 white. We have a creature 3/5, Firebending X, where X is the number of creatures you control. And for 5 mana, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Okay, so as you can see in Boros, we want to go white, and we want to Firebend. So use that unspent mana for any sort of mana sinking. But mostly Boros is all about go wide aggro. Next up, Wandering Musicians. For 4 mana, 3 and 1 hybrid mana, red or white. We have a creature 2/5. Whenever this creature attacks, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. This one is like a filler, but I think we can appreciate the art and the flavor. Oh man, nice. That's cute. It's cute. It's an ally. I'm thinking, like, for an aggro deck, it is very defensive. At the same time, you know, it pumps all of your tokens. So maybe, I guess it depends. It depends on your deck. Still somewhere in the filler category. All right, let's move on to Simic. Simic is described as a ramp archetype. And first card is Guru Patik. So for 4 mana, 2 and double, hybrid, green or blue, we have a creature 2/4. When Guru Patik enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a lesson, saga, or shrine card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Whenever you cast a lesson, saga, or shrine spell, put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature you control. Okay, so I guess we found out the base of our shrine deck. This is nice, but even if we like ignore this shrine element, still good, still like a value creature. So again, probably if you play this card, you want to maximize on that synergy, like lessons, non-creature spells, something like that. Shrines, get more shrines. I mean, I don't know. I'm looking forward to building shrine deck. Don't hate a shrine. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice for this specific archetype. Of course, non-creature spells mostly. Next up, Hermetic Herbalist. For 2 mana, 1 green, 1 blue. We have a creature 2/3. So for tap, add 1 mana of any color, and for tap, add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast lesson spells. Now I think this is our signpost in common for Simic. So of course, perfect to drop if you're in these colors, great stats. It's a mana dork. Also, like lesson synergy. This is actually like, this is pretty wild that it adds 2 mana to cast lesson spells. This is great because, again, as I was saying, all these lessons, they feel a little bit underwhelming or overcosted for what they are. But with Hermetic Herbalist, like it almost negates. Like you're happy to cast all the lessons, get max value. Maybe you even have like some other payoffs for lessons. But even if you don't have that, yeah, still it's a very, very solid creature. For Simic, it's like mana of any color. Let's go. Alright, the Lion Turtle for 3 mana. We have a rare for 1 green and 1 blue, 3/6. Elder Cat Turtle with Vigilance and Reach. When it enters, you gain 3 life. The Lion Turtle can't attack or block unless there are 3 or more lesson cards in your graveyard. And for tap, add 1 mana of any color. Okay, so then it looks like Simic is pretty much defined by lessons, huh? So ramping and casting lessons. Hello, hello. Yes. I mean, I'm not mad at it being a rare, honestly. Like, this is a very solid rare. So it attacks, it blocks, it ramps you out. Also, like, helps you, like, with that lesson synergy. Oh no, it cannot attack or block. Hold on. It only attacks or blocks if there are lessons. So, okay. I mean, still. Like, the fact that you gain 3 life is not nothing, actually. Pretty relevant in any stage of the game. Well, whatever, learn. Someday, and then Lion Turtle will attack and block. But no, it's good. I like it. I like it. Good, solid rare force for limited. Just a tad specific, of course, but then it's like zero color combination anyways. Alright, next up, Platypus Bear. For 2 mana, 1 and 1 hybrid, green or blue, have a creature 2/3, and it's a defender. When this creature enters, mill 2 cards. As long as there is a lesson card in your graveyard, this creature can attack as though it didn't have defender. Okay, so this is another example of lesson synergy. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. If it can attack, then like, let's go. But I mean, if not, also fine for that archetype, you see? Like, if you're in Simic, you want to just survive. Survive until the mid or late game. Sure. Alright, let's move on to Multicolored. Oh, wow. I mean, into real Multicolored. 3 colored spells. Oh, wow. And at the Crossroads. So 5 mana, 2 and 3 in banned colors. We have a creature 3/3 with flying. When it enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card with mana value 4 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. When another creature you control leaves the battlefield, transform Aang at the beginning of the next upkeep. Oh, I love this wording so much. When another creature you control leaves the battlefield. It's like hinting airbending. Oh my god. Nice, nice. And at the Crossroads again. Unfortunately, I cannot. Or no, I just not see it. How to transform it here at the. So it transforms into a creature 4/4 and Destined Savior. With flying, land creatures you control have vigilance. At the beginning of combat on your turn, Earthband 2. Man, listen, this is a bomb, of course. This is great. And the crossroads, nice. Okay. Next rare in band colors, Katara the Fearless, so 3 colors, and the band color scheme 3/3. If a triggered ability of an ally you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Okay, so this, like, Aang is an easy first pick. Now Katara the Fearless is not. I wouldn't first pick Katara, I'm sorry. Just because the mana cost is difficult, and imagine, like, pick one, you don't want to commit that much. Like, I mean, with Aang, yeah, because it's a bomb, this effect, like, it requires some work. So yeah, not as strong. At least in a game of limited. Alright, Fire Lord Azula, let's go. Grixis, 4 mana, 1 and 3 in Grixis color combination. 4/4 Firebending 2. Whenever you cast a spell while Azula is attacking, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Pretty strong, but like also there is a condition. Like, I don't know. I mean, it is strong. The only thing that Azula doesn't have evasion. Am I asking too much? Am I asking too much? I don't think I am. Just give Azula manas. Like, Azula is very menacing, especially like being a Fire Lord. No? Why doesn't she have manas? That would be, well, very strong. So, like, Aang is also maybe not like true build around, but there is definitely building cost to it. But I think like the effect overall is much stronger than with Azula. So yeah. Would you first pick Azula? Okay, this triple mana costs are tricky. I don't know. I'm a little bit conservative in that sense. I don't want to commit that much. At the same time, like, I can see how strong it is. You can go both, like maybe your base colors are Ragdos. And probably they should be, and then you just splash for Azula. I don't know. Next up, Toph, the first Metal Bender. 4 mana, 1 and 3 in Naya color combination. We have a creature 3/3. Non-token artifacts you control are lands in addition to their other types. At the beginning of your end step, Earthband 2. This is easy. Honestly, this is easy. Toph just needs to like, survive the turn based. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, the fact that not at the beginning of your upkeep, but at the beginning of your end step makes a huge difference. So most likely she's going to trigger, because like this trigger is going to resolve. That's what I mean. This is very solid. Okay, I would first pick Toph, just because it's easy. With Azula, for example, there is still work you need to do, like to put into your deck. It's a little bit specific. With Toph, it's not, you know, like 4 mana, 3/3, okay, and then just Earthbend every single turn. Amazing. Next up is Sokka, Tenacious Tactician for 4 mana, 1 and 3 in Jeskai color combination. We have creature 3/3 with manas and prowess. Other allies you control have manas and prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Alright, so I guess this is our boy for Izzet deck. Again, there is a certain deck building cost. Like, it's not gonna fit just any deck. Also, like, look at that mana, right? You probably would want to splash it. But okay, it is pretty strong still. Just imagine. It's like a monk. A little bit overcosted, but it's powerful as well. Menace and prowess, nice. No, I like it. I like it. I would, to be fair, I would probably respect all of them, maybe except for Katara. I'm sorry, Katara. And then just try to build around it, really. With Toph, it's the easiest so far. Alright, let's move on to Fire Lord Zuko. 3 mana in Multicolored combination. I have a creature 2/4 Firebending X, where X is Fire Lord Zuko's power. Whenever you cast a spell from exile and whenever a permanent you control enters from exile, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Oh, nice, 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 nice. So, airbending, firebending, let's go. Nice. I feel like this would be shining the most and Boris, and then just, you know, like a cheeky splash for black. I like it. Pretty strong, but again, certain deck building cost for sure, like to make it work. Because otherwise this mana cost is not justified. You would want to make it work for sure. Next up, Iroh, Grand Lotus. For 6 mana, 3 and 3 in Timor color combination. We have a creature 5/5 with Firebending 2. During your turn, each non-lesson instant and sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback. The flashback cost is equal to that card's mana cost. During your turn, each lesson card in your graveyard has flashback 1. What? What? Nice. Oh, sweet. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, listen. This is exciting. I just love how there are all these different synergies and maybe even hidden sub-archetypes within the defined archetypes. Nice. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I love it. For sure. Like, first picking it, not looking back, just trying to build around it again. So, yeah, with all of these cards, there's a certain deck building cost. Like, I'm repeating myself all over again, but oh wow, this is so strong. Nice. Totally worth it. Okay. It's getting hotter and hotter. We're moving on to 4 colors, and it's a mythic Avatar Aang. Of course, 4 colors. 1 red, 1 green, 1 white, and 1 blue. Flying, Firebending 2. It's a creature 4/4. Whenever you Waterbend, Earthbend, Firebend, or Airbend, draw a card. Then, if you've done all 4 this turn, transform Avatar Aang. Listen, I think this is going to be an achievement. This has to be an achievement on Magic Arena at least. So it transforms into Aang, Master of Elements, and becomes a creature 6/6 with flying. Spells you cast cost Warburg less to cast. At the beginning of each upkeep, you may transform Aang, Master of Elements. If you do, you gain 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4 +1/+1 counters on him, and he deals 4 damage to each opponent. Okay, so honestly, also like the flavor, kind of appreciate that. Like, it's so on point, right? So Aang becomes Avatar Aang transforms, or like, I don't know how to say it, transforms into his avatar state, then comes back. Nice. Listen, if I saw this in my first pack, like easy, I would first pick and I would just go for it. Build some sort of, I don't know, either green red or most likely green blue deck with all the crazy splashes. They call this multicolored deck. I don't know how viable it is, but looks challenging, looks very promising and busted, but yeah, probably not the easiest. Next up, it's a lesson. Oh, we're moving on to Colorless Anne's Journey for 2 mana, and it has Kicker 2 Sorcery Lesson. Search your library for a basic land card. If the spell was kicked, instead search your library for a basic land card and a shrine card. Oh, let's go. Reveal those cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle you into life. Okay. Nice. I mean, perfect. This is literally gonna fit any deck if you need mana fixing. So good. Energy Bending, 2 mana, instant. Lesson, lands you control gain all basic land types until end of turn, draw a card. It's like a cantrip, maybe in a lesson deck, like multicolor situation. I don't know, like... yeah, cantrip mostly. And also, if you need to fill that lesson count. Zuko's Exile, 5 mana, instant lesson, exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment. Its controller creates a clue token. It's your colorless, goes into every deck removal spell. Instant speed. Yeah, perfect. I mean, with Learn and like just thinking about Strixhaven, like spells like this, they were so much better, of course, just thanks to Learn, because you obviously could tutor them, could find them. But I mean, still, here we have a different thing going on. We have this lesson synergy in another sense. Like, we do have some payoffs. Next up is an artifact, Barrels of Blasting Jelly. For 1 mana, we have artifact with 2 activated abilities. For 1 mana, add 1 mana of any color, activate only once each turn. And for 5 and tap, sacrifice this artifact, it deals 5 damage to target creature. Okay, I think it's playable if you like really need that mana fixing. It's nice that basically it is like a removal as well. It's okay, like not great, not terrible, like play if you like really need that, really need it. That's true. Yeah. For 1 mana it colors another mana, yeah. It's valid, it's okay. And next up, Bender's Water Skin. For 3 mana, we have artifact untap. This artifact during each other player's untap step. Add 1 mana of any color. Okay, so this is mana rock with an app side. I mean, probably not. Again, I would only play something like this in desperate times. Next up, Fire Nation Worship, 3 mana artifact vehicle. It has reach. When this vehicle dies, create a clue token, crew 2. And when it's a creature, it has Fire and Toughness 4/4. I guess it's okay. It looks fine to me. Just don't know how it's gonna, like, is it gonna make a cut? I don't know. It's okay. But it's, I don't know. not great. I mean, for 3, for 4 with reach, then like clue token. Like, it seems nice, but I don't know. I don't know really. Kyoshi Battle Fan, 2 mana, artifact equipment. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 white ally creature token, then attach this equipment to it. Classic. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and equipped cost is 2. So basically this is your 2-drop. Guess it's okay in any deck, but probably you would want to play it in your ally deck. Next up, Meteor Sword, 7 mana, artifact equipment. When it enters, destroy target permanent. Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and equipped cost is 3. So it's your like golem for 7 mana. And then, oh man, this cards. I would say that recently there are no unplayable cards, but realistically speaking, this is going to be a very late pick, I think. Like 7 mana is a lot of mana. Yes, like it's your plan maybe for the very late game. But still, I would only play it in Simic maybe, or if I do have some sort of ramping. Otherwise, no, it's not realistic. Ooh, it's a mythic Planetarium of 1 Chiton. 6 mana, legendary artifact for 1 mana and tap. Scry 2. Whenever you scry or surveil, look at the top card of your library. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Do this only once each turn. This is awesome. Honestly, it's not like... I mean, I don't know. Oh, you need 1 mana. You need... Okay, for it to work, you need 7 mana. 7 mana is a lot of mana. Seven mana is a lot of mana. Like, it may be good, but it may be so bad. I think if you're able to ramp out pretty early, then yeah, it's busted. If not, at this stage of the game, you probably have casted all of your creatures already, or I don't know, there's not a lot of them left, I would say. And spells just in general. Oh man. Okay, if I first pick it, I want to make it work, but I would pass it. I would pass it. Next up, Trusty Boomerang, 1 mana. Equipment. Equipped creature has for 1 mana and tap target creature, return Trusty Boomerang to its owner's hand. Equip 1. Oh my god. This is silly. This is just... I don't know. I love the flavor, but not the card. Ooh, the Walls of Passing Say. 8 mana. The mythic creature is 0/30. Defender. Other permanents you control have indestructible. Wow. Wow, just wow, okay? Like, you first pick it, never? Yeah, it's a pass, it's a hard pass now. Just 8 mana. I mean, again, maybe in your ramping archetype, but still, no. White Lotus Tile, 4 mana, mythic artifact. This artifact enters tapped. For tap, add X mana of any one color, where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that have a creature type in common. Okay, it's like hint hint, allies, allies, we're allies here in White Lotus. The thing is that you probably don't even need this effect. Or am I wrong? Like if you're building Selesnya, let's say. Yeah, I agree with you, Fomi, yes. 100%. No, this is another pass, right? Too specific. Too situational. It enters tap, like come on. Give me a break. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fomi says this is a ADH card. Alright. Here we have it. Now we're moving on to lands, and first one is Abandoned Air Temple. It's a rare. This land enters tapped unless you control a basic land. Add 1 white mana, and it has an activate ability for 4 and tap. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. This is great. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, nice. I mean, it's always a little bit underwhelming to first pick a land in a draft, but I mean, this land is good. This land is great. Next up, Agnaquella. It's a blue rare land. Same thing, and it has an activate ability for 3 and tap, draw a card, then discard a card. And in this cycle, I think, of course, you would want to play them. Sure. Just mind that it's in a rare slot. Ooh, and we do have some dual lands. It is activated more than twice. No, I agree. This is very strong effect, of course. Airship Engine Room. This land enters tapped. Add blue or red mana, and for 4 tap and sacrifice this land, draw a card. Oh, this is neat. This is lovely. Great. Of course. Is it a cycle? So, of course, Bossing Say. Same thing within this cycle. It enters tapped unless you control a basic land. It gives you a green mana, and for 3 mana and tap Earthband 2. Nice. Oh, so good. Okay, same thing to a land and Regdus. Color combination, great. Coronation Palace. So for 2 mana and tap, target creature you control gains Firebended 4 until end of turn. Okay, so far probably the white and the green lands are the most impactful ones, right? Because of earthbending, yeah. Okay, Golgari land. Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop. So it adds 1 colorless, or for tap, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast an ally spell or activate an ability of an ally source. And for 5 and tap, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Listen, this is not nothing. This land creates tokens. Nice. Oh, this is good. I like it, honestly. I like this land. I like this a lot. And you know what? Not necessarily in an ally deck. That's a very powerful 2-shot. Like, yeah. No joke. Like, honestly, so good. Just imagine in a Boris deck, right? To use that mana from Firebending. Awesome. No, I disagree. Like, just think about this last ability. It's very strong. Especially like late game or something. Very nice. Because sort of mana sinker. I like it. Okay, Selesnya, Simic, Orzhov, Azorius, Gruul, Realm of Ko. So this rare land, what does it do? For 4 mana tap, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token with this token can block or be blocked by non-spirit creature. Awesome. Okay. Listen, they are all very good. They're all very good. Nice. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it rewards in the sense that it's stabilized because you can cast this LA spells, but other than that, like I would say that it's not necessary, you know, to play this land. Rumble, Arena, Vigilance. When this land enters, cry 1, add 1 colorless, and for 1 and tap, add 1 mana of any color. Oh, Vigilance. This is for Earthbending, huh? It's okay. I'm not sure I would want to play it in the 2 though. Secret Tunnel. Let's go. This land can be blocked. I see. Add 1 colorless, and for 4 untapped, 2 target creatures you control that share a creature type can be blocked this turn. Ah, this is fun. Okay, Secret Tunnel. The problem is that it is a rare. I mean, it's great for earthbending. For sure, yeah. Yeah, this is fun. Okay, our Dimir dual land. That's true, yes. I agree. Boris, White Lotus Hideout. Add 1 colorless, or add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a lesson or shrine spell. Let's go, shrines! I'm looking forward to it so badly. For 1 and tap, add 1 mana of any color. Cute. I think you definitely would wanna pick a land like this if you're in a multicolored situation, notably as like spell lessons or shrines. Okay, and this is our what is this? It's like special guest, or what's it called? Is it a special guest list? Bonus shit. Yeah, I don't think we should, but yeah, here they are. So I think it's going to be so fun to like actually like physically have these cards. Oh, they're so beautiful. And yeah, okay, we're not going to look at these cards. So this is it for the main Magic the Gathering Avatar, the last Airbender set. We're done it. Yeah. This is cute. Okay, listen, I cannot wait for the early access event. Anyway, thank you all so much. This is it for my first impression / limited set review of this new upcoming set. I'm very excited. Like finally I can relate to the fandom. I'm a huge Atla fan, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to play it all. Thank you all. Let's raid somebody, and of course just a gentle reminder to you all, if you're not following me already, please hit that button. It would mean a lot to me. You can also follow me on X at @TPRL_. I post my streaming info and other sorts of other forms of content over there. Apparently I cannot speak after like 2.5 hours. But anyway, appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you. Let's raid somebody and hope to see you at the early access event. Let's go. All right. See ya. Bye-bye.
On va prendre le land parce qu'on est déjà